Hello, everyone. Sorry that we missed the last 2 weeks because I was busy. But today I'm here and we are going to the title, Jesus Teaches About Justice. Faith in Jesus requires more than lip service. Jesus wants us to honor him with all his heart. The ritual is neither superstitious nor hygienic in nature. The reference of this is to washing of hands and feet. Comes from Exodus 30:7-21, in which Aaron and his sons were commanded to wash before entering the tabernacle. This priestly ritual had apparently been adopted by the Pharisees as a standard practice. It was about ritual purity and had great theology significance of Pharisees. However, it was not part of typical Jewish practice. This conversation is part of an intra-Jewish debate. The word hypocrite in this passage is a reference of Jesus' opponents who pay him lip service only. In fact, in Matthew's account, the Pharisees have already decided to kill Jesus. So you say, an idiom is a saying or an expression that is used commonly but wouldn't make obvious sense based on the words themselves. For example, the phrase, kick the bucket. It has nothing to do with kicking nor buckets. Instead, is an expression that means to die. For each of the body parts below, I will recite to you. Think of an idiom you have heard that includes this body part. Let's see. Lip. I know one. My lips are sealed. That's an idiom. Heart. My heart is full. It's not really full because your heart is inside you. Ear. Head. Leg. Can you think of one about hair? Feet. Thumb. Tooth. Neck. Interesting, huh? Let's see. Don't use that tone of voice with me. Tone of voice is very important in communicating our emotions, right? We would like you to use 3 different tones of voices. There's excitement, disappointment, confusion. As we read today's Bible lesson, try to imagine the tone of voice used by those are involved. Read the passage to yourself, but we don't have any booklets because you guys are at home, so just I guess use your imagination. And then, what tone would Jesus use to speak? Or the Pharisees? To fully understand today's Bible lesson, it helps to understand the Old Testament laws and the religious cultures of Jesus' time. It helps to understand the Old Testament laws and the religious cultures of Jesus' time with a partner. Hopefully you guys will work on this because like I said, we don't have your books with you. So let's see, what else can we talk about? Hypocrite. A hypocrite preaches one thing but does another. The word Hippocrates, which means stage actor or pretender. God desires that we be constantly faithful and give more than lip service to our faith. This week, my prayer for you is that you would try to live with authentic faith. Okay, let's see. You hypocrite. In the 1800s, alcoholism was a very big problem in the United States, and the temperature movement advocated for abstinence from all alcohol. And that caused a problem for churches since they used wine for communion. Refrigeration had not been developed. And juice, if left alone, would eventually ferment. Although there were a variety of solutions to the problem, such as using water instead of wine or making concoction of boiled raisins and egg whites. A dentist named Thomas Welch eventually invented a pasteurized process that enabled the production of a shelf-stable grape juice. Today, many denominations still use this grape juice, while others insist wine must be used as part of the Lord's Supper because that's what Jesus used. Similarly, in some denominations, members, or at least clergy, are expected to refrain from drinking alcohol. This ban on alcohol can even extend to groups who rent spaces from the church. Other churches and parishes have no such prohibitions and even may offer community events where alcohol is sold. Topic 2, Poverty. Life in biblical times was hard for most people, including the ancient Israelites. Judaism and the teachings of Jesus emphasize God's concern for the poor, widows, orphans, and others on the margins of society. Early churches took up collection for people in the community who were in great need. In the book of Acts, deacons were set apart to care for the poor, widows, and orphans. Today, most denominations have ministries that aid people who are poor, homeless, recently released from prison, and other similar situations. However, some Christians view poverty as evidence of sinfulness, and they interpret verses such as, "You always have the poor with you," Matthew 26, verses 11, as evidence that Jesus believed nothing could be done about poverty, and they focus on scriptures that emphasizes the blessings of God, especially financial ones, for those who walk in God's true way. Reflection. Repeat this prayer, please. My words be true. May my actions be just. May my heart be pure, and may my faith be honest, and may my love be genuine. Amen. Okay, may the blank be filled. Can you read this as party backwards? It says, fill in the blank to make this your prayer for the week. It says, may my blank be blank. I would say with mine, I would say, may my family be healthy. So you guys can do this at home, fill in the blanks to make this your prayer for the week. Reflect on your walk with God, copy the sentence on a card, and then add words to complete the sentence, okay? Thank you guys. Have a great day.